If I'm going to be cancelled, it will be this video. Hi, my name is Jen, and the idea of can celebrities be considered activists came to me like in the end of 2020, more so over the course of the pandemic. Especially when I saw that V magazine had covers of different celebrities such as Taylor Swift, Mariah Carey, Halsey, Chris Evans, Bella Hadid, Jaden Smith. And the issue was branded as the thought leaders issue. And I think the goal of the issue was to get people to vote. And this honestly annoyed me as a regular person, because why are these celebrities being branded as thought leaders and essentially as activists? And what even is a thought leader? Please, I do not care about the answer. And I also recently watched Don't Look Up, and I liked the movie, but it felt way too on the nose. I felt like the movie makers were really like, look at us, we are showing you how corrupt these politicians are and how like celebrity culture is taking over the world. And as a regular person viewing the movie, it felt like, yeah, we know, like we know this. So it felt very, very on the nose. If I think of the concept of a celebrity activist, the person that first comes to mind is Jane Fonda, because I consider her someone who actually risked her career just that everyone can have basic human rights. She was arrested during civil rights movement. She was vocally against the Vietnam War, and she remains active in social justice movements. She was not recently, but she was arrested for protesting against climate change. Now, Jane Fonda has said that she regrets some of the actions she took when she was actively against Vietnam War, which, but if it comes to celebrity activists, like celebrities who are activists, Jane Fonda is someone that comes to first in mind, but I'm sure she's not the only one. So Merriam-Webster defines the word activism as doctrine or practice that emphasizes direct, vigorous action, especially in support of or opposition to one side of a controversial issue. Can this definition be applied to celebrities who use their platforms to spread awareness? I mean, we've seen the IG stories, we've seen the Notes app texts, we've seen the donations, we've even seen some of them at protests, good for them. We also saw the Imagine cover, very lovely. Yeah, can they be considered activists? Can this modern day celebrities posting on social media to spread awareness, can it be considered activism? And in this video, I will focus on the Western side of celebrities, okay? So as an example of a celebrity who have spread awareness and done charity work, I chose to look at what Little Mix have done, mostly because I've been a fan of theirs for 10 years now. This is my 10th year of being their fan, so I have followed their career closely. So I'd argue that I know better than a regular bypasser. And I want to strongly emphasize that this is no hate towards the group. I'm just looking into their work objectively. I literally am a fan of Little Mix. But I just want to go over how they have used their platform and if it can be considered activism. Their fans often dub them as activists, but are they? If you don't know, Little Mix are or were a three-piece girl group: Perry Edwards, Leanne Pinnock, and Jade Thilwell. They were created on The X Factor in 2011, and they since became the biggest girl group in the world. I tried to think of the most important things Little Mix have done, and if I didn't mention something that you as a viewer think I should have, I'm sorry. I probably know it, but I figured I wouldn't mention it in this video. So I'm just first off going to list everything they've done together as a group and then what they have done individually. So many of Little Mix's songs are about female empowerment, such as Woman's World, their debut single Wings, Joan of Arc, Salute. So female empowerment is a big part of their brand. And they often dedicate the song Secret Love Song Part 2 to their fans who are part of the LGBT plus community. And they often have called out misogyny in the British music industry.
It's not easy being a female in the UK pop industry. We've seen the white male dominance, misogyny, sexism, and lack of diversity.
Leanne and Jade have attended Pride marches and Black Lives Matter marches. They have also released t-shirts that raised money for the Stonewall UK. And they also participated in Artists for Black Lives. So Perry has partnered with Copperfield for breast cancer awareness. She also has talked about the importance of taking mental health seriously, and in 2020 she posted a text post about Black Lives Matter. So that's mainly what Perry Edwards has done. And then Jade has worked with Cancer Connections for awareness about cancer for a really long time. She has worked personally with Stonewall UK. She did a couple of Instagram lives with UNICEF and BBC Minute to spread awareness about war in Yemen. She is of Egyptian and Yemeni ancestry. She has also taken to Instagram to share information about Palestine and Afghan refugees. Jade has also done much more to her community back at home in South Shields, but that was an overview of kind of what she has done. Then Leanne made a documentary about racism in the music industry, specifically in pop, which I thought was such a incredible thing to do, that she actually actively looked into the industry that she works in and how racism is apparent there. She also shared that since the documentary there has been change at her workplace. And yeah, the documentary Leanne Raised Pop and Power raises in really great information, and it's worth watching. After the documentary, she, her fiance, and her sister created the Black Fund, which is to raise money for already existing Black organizations. And she has also worked with One Young World, which helps young leaders by giving them a global platform. So Little Mix, especially Jade and Leanne, have done a lot of good to help different causes and are passionate about helping others. But there has also been criticism towards Jade about her LGBT plus allyship, as she has misspoken a few times. She called her straight boyfriend queer, which, okay. And some fans have said that she, a straight cisgender person, is merely just treating the LGBT plus community as people, therefore she shouldn't be praised for that. As for myself, as a bisexual person, I think it's great to have the support of straight people, but I don't think straight celebrities should be awarded for their allyship as they are right now, and Jay also was, because you're not the main character here. Why are we making the straight people the center of the LGBT community and our fight? So is it activism, what they're doing, or are they just being celebrities doing their part as they should? To me, I think Little Mix are a great example of people that really do want to help. But I personally, and this is my opinion, don't think that they should be considered as activists. Because at the end of the day, they are celebrities. I think at most they could be described as celebrity advocates, because they do advocate for important things. And they have definitely helped different communities. And they do generally good work. Out of all three, and I do not want to compare, but here I fucking go, Leanne seems to be the most invested in advocacy, because she runs her own foundation and that requires a lot of work. And she also actively made change at her workplace to have more people of color working with her. And she actually did contact the president of Sony. You can watch it in the documentary. Like, she was actively pushing for change at her own workplace. So that requires a lot of work, and I really admire that. Yeah, I'm not sure if they can be considered as activists. Okay, so if celebrities didn't use their platforms to spread awareness and to raise money or whatever, they would seem ignorant, just living in their bubble, out of touch, especially nowadays because of the pandemic. Regular people have got especially tired of celebrities trying to seem just like us and relatable because of the pandemic. Like, we're over. At least this is what I have witnessed. But at the end of the day, celebrities benefit from the systems that oppress marginalized groups, so why would they want to get rid of them? Talking about safe causes can be an important boost for celebrities' brands, so they don't seem like gross scumbags to us regular people. But if they talk too much about topics that are considered difficult, Palestine, they might risk their career. There are also celebrities who donate in silence. They don't want to make the fuss about them donating, which, you know, is great too. So yeah, it's like if you don't raise awareness, you seem as a scumbag, but you can't raise too much awareness, you might risk your career. In conclusion, I think there are many celebrities that genuinely do want to help and use their platforms for good, and they generally want to advocate for good causes. As for celebrities being activists, aside from few cases, I don't think they can be considered one. I'm not sure about that, because there are actual activists that are risking their lives to protest gun violence, pipelines, dictatorships, apartheid. So I guess celebrities can be helpful in raising awareness, but they are not activists in the same realm as actual activists are. But honestly, I don't know, just pay your fucking taxes. Thank you for watching this video. What do you think? Do you think celebs can be considered as activists? Do you have anyone in mind that you think of as an activist and is also a celebrity? Leave a like and a comment if you would like to, and consider subscribing to my channel for similar conversations. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I hope I see you in the next one. Bye!